Imagine a world where our cells could function like tiny quantum computers. Yes, you read that right. This isn't just wild science fiction anymore. But here's where it gets controversial. Scientists have managed to coax a protein inside living cells into behaving like a quantum bit, or qubit, defying what many believed was impossible in biology. Let's break down what's happening here, step by step. First, qubits, the fundamental building blocks of quantum computers, are notorious for being extremely sensitive. They're tough to stabilize even under the cleanest laboratory conditions. So, the idea of having something act as a qubit within the messy, bustling environment of a living cell is frankly mind-blowing. And this is the part most people miss. Researchers have found a way to make a protein play the part of a qubit right inside a cell. For this breakthrough, scientists chose fluorescent proteins, those amazing glowing molecules often used as biological markers. Why? They're like tiny beacons inside cells and don't require any added dye to be observed. By shining rapid pulses of laser light on these proteins, researchers discovered they could create and maintain the elusive superposition, where a qubit exists in two opposing states at once inside a living cell. It's a staggering achievement, considering the constant chemical commotion occurring in our cells. Here's why this matters in real life. Today's disease testing methods often just scratch the surface. But with a technique like this, we might soon be able to keep tabs on individual cells in our bodies and catch the earliest whispers of disease before traditional tests would ever notice. Imagine a protein in your cell acting as both a quantum probe and an exceptional disease detector. So, why has marrying biology and quantum computing always seemed like an impossible feat? Quantum computers need an environment as quiet as a library at midnight. No stray energy, no interference. By contrast, the inside of a cell is more like a bustling city with molecular messengers hurriedly rushing enzymes from one reaction station to another. That's exactly why keeping a qubit stable in such chaos has long seemed out of reach. But the team at University of Chicago flipped the script. They modified fluorescent proteins, specifically the enhanced yellow fluorescent protein, EYFP, so that these proteins, when paired with their molecular mirror images and activated by powerful laser bursts, started behaving like qubits. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. EYFP's unique structure allows it to enter a triplet state, a phenomenon where two electrons have parallel spins while occupying different orbits. When hit with fast laser pulses, this protein could switch between superposition states. Tracking the electron spins offered the researchers unprecedented detail into cellular activity, providing a real-time glimpse into abnormalities, like mutations, right as they happened. Now, to target a specific cellular process or disease marker, scientists can genetically mold the fluorescent protein to match any protein of interest within a cell. They attach the glowing probe, zap it with more lasers, and voila! It acts as a nanoscale quantum sensor. By studying patterns of disruptions in its superposition, researchers can decode vital information about cellular health, gene mutations, or how a cell reacts to treatments. And here's a curveball. While most of the buzz is about medical diagnostics, the researchers argue that these protein qubits could revolutionize fields beyond biology. Future studies could use them to enhance quantum sensing methods, optimize their light and spin properties through directed evolution, or even unlock new mysteries in quantum physics itself. Doesn't that stretch the boundaries between life science and quantum technology? This brings up a bold question. Do you agree with pushing the line between living cells and quantum machinery? Some might worry about the ethical implications, while others see only limitless potential. Where do you land? Excited or concerned? What if, in a few years, our own bodies contained quantum nanoprobes watching over our cellular health every second? Would you welcome this, or do you think science is crossing a line? Sound off below and let the debate begin.